Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more wonderful, wobulous Project Zomboid. It is a wonderfully freezing February afternoon where the blizzard of 2013 has begun to hit the Northeast, and that means for the next 2 days, I am essentially stuck inside the house. And I can't complain, that just means I get to record more for you people. Or just tell you I'm going to record more and do a whole lot of nothing. So where we left off, we were chopping down trees, we were putting up walls, and we were attempting to deal with low frame rate issues, of which I tend to deal with quite often lately in my recordings, which is rather bothersome. It's also about almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We are going to throw some food down our throat as we are getting relatively hungry. And I think we're going to spend the rest of the day relaxing. I want to check my inventory, make sure we have what we need. Oh, that's right. We just came back from a little bit of a fetch quest where we're getting door parts. And oh, that's right. So this episode, I think what we're going to end up doing is making the first trek out to the tool store, which is I'm going to leave in the morning. I don't want to leave now. We're going to make preparations early. We'll probably make preparations around 6 a.m. and or whenever we decide we're going to get up. I mean, we know this guy's not exactly the most late sleeper in the world. Oh, and we leveled up as well, which is great, but we can only level up our swinging. Useful. So the goal is to go get a screwdriver this episode. We're going to kill off our boredom. It's about 7 a.m., which is good. It's going to give us time to, like I said, prepare. We're going to grab some food out of our snack drawer. We're going to carry only snacks so they don't perish on us. And we'll move out from there. So what do we need? Where is our... it's actually going to be in here. So we just want to grab a couple of sodas, I think. I think sodas are going to be perfect what we need. We can scavenge food on the way, the rest of the way. We're going to speed up till about 8, and we're going to head out. Simple enough. Let's also throw on a sweater. Whoops, I put my hammer away. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Don't really need it anyway. And it looks like it's going to be a light blue today. Alright, so I know where the tool store is. I pretty much know how to get there. I assume we can get there and get back in one episode and grab the screwdriver. I'm not terribly convinced that this is going to be 100% flawless. In fact, I half expect myself to get bitten on the way, but I'm going to be as careful as I can. I'm not going to engage zombies unless I absolutely need to, and along the way, I will make sure I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on my surroundings as I tend to walk. I'm also not going to run unless I feel completely safe in doing so. And like right now, I feel pretty safe in doing it because there are no zombies around. But I'm also not going to run all the time because it's going to kind of wear me out. And if I wear myself out, I'm not going to be able to swing my axe. I'm not going to be able to run away if I need to. And managing that running capability is key in this game, and that's what's gotten me killed plenty and plenty of times as I've played. So we're going to have to swing up through town square, essentially, if we want to cut through here to head to the tool store. We're going to basically head back towards our old house, the one that we used to spend time in. And it looks like zombies are trapped in this building over here. We're going to try and avoid them. I wouldn't be surprised if they saw me or are trying to bust through the windows to get here. And it does look like a survivor has attempted to, in vain, make this a safe house. As you can see, there is one piece of sheet right there. We can bounce out of here real quick. And we might actually get to the tool store way quicker than I initially thought. If I am where I think I am. I might be a little bit further than I thought I am, though. We're going to keep on moving. No real running into any zombies yet. We got spiffos up here. We could check for food, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary right now. The fact that we're risking our lives kind of coming out this far is enough for me. We're also going to throw some more food in our stomach. And over here is always dangerous. Yep, always, always dangerous. We're going to see if the horde doesn't notice us, so let them go. Let's see if we can see where exactly they're going. They are wandering in that general direction. I'm curious what they see. And they seem to be following a line right now. And this, there's one right there. Alright, so this is where things get really dangerous for me. So what we want to do is try to take out this one that just seems to have wandered around a corner and saw us. Let's see if we can get around, because this is definitely the horde. As you can see, there's just a lot of them. And they are gang-banged up over here. Yeah, they see me, obviously. They're coming this way. So we're going to run. We can avoid them pretty simply just by running. This is one of the points in time where you definitely want to run and try to just avoid their kind of sight. Now, the fact that they're wandering that way worries me ever so slightly, and the reason it worries me is because it means they're probably heading towards my home, whether it be because of construction or whatnot. My guess is, or it's always safe to assume the worst, and my assumption is that they're heading towards my home. So we got to be careful. A lot of blood everywhere. There's lots of fighting that's obviously happened over time over here that I've not been privy to. Ooh, so much food. Does not look like these survivors have really taken advantage of the grocery market, which is good. I'm actually going to swing in here and grab a few things. Not going to overstuff myself. Just going to grab a few snack foods and maybe some bread. And maybe open this door over here and make my way out. We'll keep that door open so that way if he starts banging on it, he can still get his way. He doesn't have to start banging on it, rather, is what I was going for. Come on, move. We're having frame rate issues for one reason or another. There we go. Alright, let's, we are close to the tool store, so let's just try to get there and get out. Sidetracking yourself with other things that you want, like all that food in there, another day. When we run out of food, we can come here. But here we go, this is what we needed. Right over here. So we're gonna bash this guy's face in. And we're going to head into the tool store immediately. We grab a couple things of nails that this guy's carrying. We are going to try and clear the zombies out because they are going to be problematic heading in here. Whoa! Alright, things are going to get a little bit hectic here because things are going to be much more narrow in combat quarters. Okay, we're going to do a loop over here, get around his ass, and try and kill him off. And same here, and here they come. None coming this way, good. And if we could just take out these guys, that'll be great news for us. Getting a little bit nervous with them getting close. One mistake, one miss is our end. There we go. Alright, so let's head in here and see if we can grab a screwdriver. And whatever else we can grab. I don't know what that is. I think that was a hammer. Let's take a look in the drawers. Gotta be careful. I mean, we could get snuck up on at any moment. There's a screwdriver right there. Come on. Grab it. Grab the screwdriver, man. There we go. Got it. Let's go. See you later. In and out, baby. In and out. So we got the screwdriver. Let's go. Hup. Dodge, dodge, bob and weave. Alright, we'll cut off on the running a little bit. We'll drink a soda just to be sure that we have maximum strength and energy. And we'll just get out. We're going to bob out this way. I know we're kind of taking a long way, but we're just trying to avoid the horde if possible. Alright, not bad and pretty good so far. What time is it? 15:40. We may have to. We're probably going to spend the night here in the city somewhere. Long way. We'll take the long way around, and we'll loop into here. And hopefully this will be safe enough for us, because we're probably going to end up spending the night in here. Though there is a busted down window. There's probably a zombie in here. I wouldn't be surprised if there was. We will take a quick peek. Nothing around. Head upstairs. Door is closed, which is good for us. Tutorial house is just going to be something we can spend the night in. We will just fast forward time just a little bit and spend the night here. There we go. Sleep. The music is so loud. Alright, we'll drink another soda. Speed forward time. I don't hear them banging on anything, which is always a good sign. And we'll just get out of here. Let's check beta blockers real quick. Let's see if we can get some. Now that we're here. Good. 1, 2, 3. We'll take beta blockers with us to kill off the nausea. And let's get out of here. Or hopefully we can get out of here. Looks like we will be able to sneak out. We're actually going to move this in front of the window. Alright, let's go. Let's go home. Or at least attempt to go home. Now that the horde seems to have dissipated at the very least around where we were, I feel like we have a pretty safe shot home. The problem is going to be when we get to the city, because that horde was definitely wandering towards the city. And if that's the case and they're going to be there when we get back, we have a lot to deal with and a lot to worry about. My goal is going to be to get home in the longest route possible. Whoa, lots of zombies over here, as it tends to be. Anyway, yeah, take the longest route humanly possible to get home. And try to avoid direct contact with anything larger than like a size like 10 zombie horde. Though that's not going to happen right over here apparently. Holy crap, they're all over here again. They weren't here in the god damn it. They weren't here on the travel here, god damn it. Alright, we'll cut through. Stop running for a minute just to keep running. Yeah, well at least the boredom went away, right? Alright, heading into the city. Gonna slowly make our way there. There's the mall, which is good. And we might be okay, actually. We might be alright. Alright, looks like we're going to be okay. So far, so good. Alright, good. We did it. All for a screwdriver. All this for a friggin' screwdriver. And we could definitely bounce back here and take the alleyway back. head into our house safely, take a look out the window to see if any of the horde has made it outside, which is my biggest concern, obviously. And wow, we actually did it. We didn't get bit. I'm more surprised with myself than you guys are, I promise. I for sure thought that was going to be my death sentence. But it wasn't, which is excellent. So we're going to stop running now. We're going to have to kill off that zombie back here, make sure that he hasn't done any damage to the door. Doesn't look like 3 zombies, not a big deal. We can handle that pretty easily. So we'll do 1 here, and another 1 here, and a last 1 here. We'll just make sure. Alright. Alright. Let's swing up this way. And we made it! Holy crap. We survived. Don't know how we did it, but we did. Checking the doors real quick. Head upstairs. Woo! Wow. And now that we're home, I feel a lot more safe. Alright, so what I want to do is take this wood here. I want to see if I can put together a door without looking at the wiki. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try. So I would assume I need wood, this, oops. I need wood, this, and this. No. Huh. I guess I will have to check the wiki, but that'll be not quite this episode. That'll have to be next episode, I think. For now, because if I take a look at the wiki, yeah, I'll do that next time. I can't imagine it would be anything else. Oh. Is that a door? That's a door. So what's a screwdriver for? Did I really just make that trip for nothing? Okay, well we have a door now, which we're gonna go place. Huh. What in the hell is the screwdriver for then? Weird. Alright, well, we got a door. All that, and we didn't even need a damn screwdriver. I apologize. I'm glad I messed around a little bit, though, instead of having to wait to go look for a wiki, because I would have looked at the wiki and then smacked myself in the face once I realized I didn't need a screwdriver. Though I will smack myself in the face later, I'm sure. Alright. Can I even leave this way? No. That's hilarious. Whatever this is... Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, well, it works. I mean, you can't get in and out. That's all I care. Perfect. It works! Awesome. Alright, let's eat some bread, and we will place some doors, or the walls, rather, of which I think I only have 1. We might have to go pick up some wood. Let's do that now. We definitely have the time in the day to make sure that happens, and we'll build up some more of our fort, which is going well. And we now know that we can build doors so long as we have the door supplies and don't need a screwdriver, which makes building the fort slightly more simple, which is good, I guess. Alright, so... now that that's all figured out, let's make sure our hacksaw is in our inventory, because we're going to go straight to grabbing and cutting it all down. Wow, we picked up all that wood and we're still not over encumbered. Oh, because it's only about 8. That's fine. We're going to get 2 walls out of this, and we have 1 waiting for us upstairs. We'll put the hammer there. We also need the hammer in here, actually. And the nails. We're going to get 2 walls. We'll put these in our inventory. We can swing home, grab the last one that we have up in storage, and go build our wall. And nighttime is going to be here before we even know it, so we will continue building our, like I said, our fort. We'll leave a space for a door somewhere along the line, maybe even a couple doors, depending on how big the fort wall ends up being. There we go. And things are looking good. Things are looking really good. I'm actually quite pleased with our progress so far. No zombies are over here either, which I fully expected there to be the horde at least wandering, but there isn't, so it's good. So we even have this over here, which we could probably even build a... let me try something here. We could even do something like this. That way we can kind of change the way the door opens and use that instead, and kind of build a smaller wall this way that we don't necessarily need anything else for. We could ignore this. We could probably break this down with a sledgehammer at some point if we're not going to use this part, and we should be okay there. Huh. Well, I am pleased with progress today. I am very happy with what's gone on. Let's swing upstairs. It's getting late. 8 o'clock will be here before we even know it, and we'll we should get to bed. I mean, we have a lot of extra food. I'm eating the bread because it's going to be perishable. And if we go to bed with food, that'll be good. The beta blockers haven't done anything. Let's actually take a bunch more beta blockers. And that should be good. And we'll fast forward a little bit. And we'll get some sleep. And we leveled up again. That's right. And light-footed. Let's do light-footed. Our survivor's looking mighty good right now. That's for sure. And we're still queasy. Huh. I thought for sure that would help fix it. But either way. Let's check something real quick. Alright. Let's chop down some wood, and I think that'll be... once we have some wood chopped down, I think that'll be good for the day. Let's just be careful. Any zombies. I'm a little nervous that we're going to get overrun anytime. Yeah, there's a zombie right there. Oh, good. One zombie means time to put up some combat music. Let's just kind of sneak up on his ass and try to catch him before he catches us. Done. Down. And he had no loot. Unfortunate. Alright, let's get back to chopping down the forest over here. Where do we want to chop down more trees? Let's start chopping down this area over here. With these big trees over here, and just kind of knock this out and flatten it to more level with the rest of the forest because it's bothering me. No other reason other than it's bothering me, honestly. I'm sorry. I'm the freaking OCD about that. So let's chop down these trees. Let's spend the day cutting down some wood. Luckily, we didn't really burn through any of our food supplies because we got food on our way out to get that screwdriver. So we saved about a day's worth of our own personal food supplies while out. But we did find out, at the very least, with some useful information, is that there's a ton of food in the city still. And most of the survivors at this point in the game are probably dead or dying or hidden somewhere so far away that they are pretty much useless to us. That's the great thing about this particular version, is that right now the NPCs don't really pose too much of a threat on the supplies out in the world, just because they're really poorly programmed. It's not that they're poorly programmed, but their AI isn't fully implemented, so they die to zombies so incredibly easily, and that's really good for us because it just means there's always going to be food out there for us to grab, and it'll make sure that we live a long, long, healthy life. Until, of course, I make a stupid mistake and the horde ends up killing me, which is going to happen at some point. I'm going to get careless, it'll just happen, and I will end up dying. No zombies yet, which is good. I don't know if I'm going to do this next episode. I probably will. Is start knocking down walls with the sledgehammer. So long as the sledgehammer is around, which it's up in storage, I think it's about time that we start breaking down the walls of the apartment, making things a little bit more open, a little bit more accessible, on the off chance the zombie horde does get to us. Let's just chop down some more trees. Yeah, so I think that's going to be something we're going to want to do. And once that's done, we just continue building our fort until I'm happy with where our fort is, and then we just try to live out our lives. Once our fort is complete, I'm not going to keep building the fort forever. I do want to just make it big enough where we have a couple of buildings encompassed in the fort, have a few doorways in and out, and kind of go from there. Alright, we got one over here. What is it, noontime? Probably going to have to throw something down our throat for food soon. But we are going to be fine as far as that's concerned. I also have to check the time here in a minute as far as recording goes. So let's keep things under about 20-ish minutes, as you're aware. And let's take a look at food. Let's eat some soda. Eat some soda. That's not a term you hear every day. And that's going to be about it. I think that's going to be it for the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, thank you for your undying support. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Progress has been made, as tends to be the theme lately with this series, which is good. And as always, I will see you guys next time.